Welcome, intrepid explorers, to a bone-chilling expedition into the realm of darkness. Prepare yourselves for a spine-tingling journey as we delve into the histories, heinous acts, and haunting remnants surrounding 5 notorious murder sites. From the unspeakable horrors of serial killers to the echoes of tragedy that reverberates through time itself, these locations hold restless spirits of the past. Join me to unravel their sinister tales and uncover the haunting secrets that lie within 5 dangerous haunted murder sites you probably should avoid. But beware, braving these sinister locations is not for the faint of heart. Let's kick it off with Number 5, the John Wayne Gacy House. Our first step into this realm of terror takes us to the former residence of John Wayne Gacy, an unassuming suburban house that concealed the horrors of a real-life monster. Gacy, more infamously known as the Killer Clown, was a seemingly ordinary man who transformed into a sadistic predator. Between 1972 and 1978, Gacy lured young men into his house under the guise of employment opportunities or as entertainment for his clown alter ego. Within the walls of the Gacy house, a twisted nightmare would unfold. His basement served as a chamber of unspeakable torment where Gacy subjected his victims to horrific acts of torture, assault, and murder. Eventually, the house became a graveyard with bodies buried beneath the floorboards or discarded in nearby rivers, and the appalling revelation of Gacy's crimes shook the nation and forever stained his former abode with its dark legacy. Though the original Gacy house has been demolished, the site remains cloaked in a malevolent aura. Visitors have reported eerie encounters with the paranormal, including disembodied voices, shadowy apparitions, and intense feelings of dread. The restless spirits of Gacy's victims are said to roam the property, seeking justice and eternal peace, and some even claim the murderous phantom of John himself still lingers. The legacy of Gacy's atrocities casts a chilling shadow over this haunted murder site, a permanent reminder of the depths of human depravity. Number 4, the Amityville Horror House. Nestled in the picturesque town of Amityville on Long Island stands a house forever tainted by a horrifying event. In 1974, Ronald DeFeo Jr. mercilessly murdered his entire family while they slept. Interestingly enough, resulting bodies were all discovered in their beds, as if some supernatural influence prevented them from hearing subsequent gunshots, spurring rumors of possession or demonic forces. This tragedy sent shockwaves through the community, but the horrors were far from over. After the DeFeo murders, the house became the setting for a series of paranormal phenomena experienced by subsequent owners, the Lutz family, who barely endured a harrowing month of unexplained disturbances terrorizing their lives and eventually forcing them to abandon the property. Their haunting experiences have since become a conduit for the infamous Amityville horror story. Visitors who have since dared to enter this cursed residence encounter a chilling atmosphere charged with otherworldly energy. Reports of associated supernatural activity on site include disembodied voices, unexplained odors, phantom footsteps, and even physical manifestations such as levitating objects or inexplicable scratches. The tormented spirits of the DeFeo family are believed to roam the halls, their tragic end forever etched into the fabric of the house. Today, the Amityville Horror House remains an enduring symbol of the intersection between human malevolence and the supernatural realm. Number 3, the Englewood Post Office. Our next stop transports us to the sinister legacy of H. Holmes, a man whose name became synonymous with absolute terror through the 19th century. In the bustling city of Chicago, Illinois, Holmes constructed a grand hotel known as his Murder Castle, or the H. Holmes Hotel. Behind its ornate facade lay a labyrinth of secret passages, hidden rooms, and chambers designed for his sadistic purposes. Within the walls of the Murder Castle, Holmes unleashed a reign of terror. The hotel became a nightmarish lair where unsuspecting guests, mainly young women, fell victim to his sadistic desires. Holmes engaged in gruesome acts of torture, dismemberment, and even chemical experimentation on his victims' bodies. And while the true extent of his crimes remains relatively unknown, estimates suggest that he claimed the lives of anywhere from dozens to hundreds, if not more. Though the original Murder Castle was destroyed, the Englewood Post Office now occupies the site where this macabre structure once stood. However, its dark history seemingly refuses to fade away, and many who enter the post office have reported unsettling encounters with the supernatural. Shadows move in the corner of the eye, whispers echo through empty corridors, and a heavy atmosphere of malevolence hangs in the air. The spirits of Holmes's many victims are said to wander the halls, their tormented souls forever bound to the site of their tragic demises. Today, the Englewood post office serves as a chilling reminder of the evil of man, and of an unarguable connection between our world and the next. Number 2. The Lizzie Borden House. Travel back with me in time to the late 19th century as we step into the Lizzie Borden house, a place forever entwined with a chilling double murder that captivated the nation. In 1892, Andrew and Abby Borden were found brutally hacked to death with an axe in their Fall River, Massachusetts home. Lizzie Borden, Andrew's daughter, stood trial for the murders but was ultimately acquitted, leaving the case shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Today, the Lizzie Borden house stands as a haunting reminder of the gruesome events that unfolded within its walls. This Victorian-style abode has been meticulously preserved as a bed and breakfast, allowing for visitors to step into the past and experience the chilling atmosphere of the crime scene. The rooms where the murders took place have an eerie ambiance with original furnishings and unsettling artifacts that transport guests back to that fateful day. Paranormal encounters within the Lizzie Borden house are a commonplace, and visitors have reported hearing disembodied voices, footsteps echoing through empty hallways, and the distinct sound of a swinging axe. Apparitions believed to be the spirits of Andrew and Abby Borden have been cited about, their ethereal presences leaving a lingering sense of unease, and the very energy of the house seems to hold the traumatic imprint of their murders, ensuring that the secrets of that fateful day are never forgotten. As night falls, darkness envelops the Lizzie Borden house, intensifying its ghostly presence. Many who have stayed overnight have experienced vivid nightmares, sudden drops in temperature, and unexplained sensations of being touched or being watched. The restless spirits of the Bordens, forever trapped in their tragic demise, seemingly continue to roam the property, seeking justice or resolution in the afterlife. Number 1. The LaLaurie Mansion. Our final destination takes us to the enchanting city of New Orleans, where the LaLaurie Mansion stands as a haunting symbol of unspeakable cruelty. Delphine LaLaurie, a prominent socialite through the early 19th century, concealed a chamber of horrors within her elegant residence, and her cruelty towards her enslaved servants only finally came to light in 1834 following a fire that exposed the grisly truth. Rescuers would discover enslaved individuals brutally tortured and imprisoned within the mansion's hidden rooms. The sight of their mutilated bodies and the stories of their torment shocked the community, leading to an uproar against the LaLaurie family. And while Delphine ultimately escaped the public's wrath, the mansion became a lasting symbol of her heinous acts. Today, the LaLaurie Mansion stands as a stark reminder of its dark chapter in New Orleans history. The elegant exterior of the mansion belies the horrors that transpired within its walls, and visitors who dare to approach the estate are greeted by an eerie atmosphere as if the very air is tinged with anguish and despair. Numerous paranormal occurrences have been reported at the LaLaurie Mansion, and witnesses have heard blood-curdling screams reverberating through the halls, as if the tortured souls of the victims are trapped in an eternal cycle of agony. Apparitions of enslaved individuals bearing the marks of their torment have been sighted in various areas of the house, and the energy within the mansion is heavy, laden with the residual pain and suffering of those who bled at the hands of Delphine. The hauntings at the LaLaurie Mansion extend far beyond the walls of the building itself. The surrounding area, including the courtyard and neighboring properties, is said to be affected by the mansion's dark history. Incidentally, those who have passed by have reported feeling sudden drops in temperature, unexplained physical sensations, and a sense of being watched by unseen eyes. The pervasive presence of the mansion's tortured souls serves as a stark reminder of the atrocities committed within. For those considering a visit, it is important to approach the LaLaurie Mansion with the utmost respect and reverence for its victims. The site is not merely a spectacle for thrill seekers, but a place where the echoes of suffering continue to reverberate. The spirits that haunt the mansion deserve empathy and acknowledgement for the injustice they endured, and should they not be shown proper respect, there's really no telling what might happen. As we conclude our exploration of these dangerous haunted murder sites, let us carry with us the knowledge of the horrors that transpired across these blood-soaked scenes. May we always remember the victims and honor their spirits by ensuring that such acts of violence are never repeated, for these haunted places stand as a chilling testament to the darkness that resides within humanity, as well as for the enduring presence of the supernatural. Thanks for joining me for this list of 5 dangerous haunted murder sites you should probably never visit. If you enjoyed hearing my histories and ghost stories, subscribe to my channel, like this upload, and share me with anyone you feel could use a good scare. I'll catch you next time.